This photo is not allowed. Thank you.
You can't get good pictures with my hands are up here.
I understand that.
Okay, what's your name?
I'm just going to give you an email address.
This
Florida Statute 119 says all I have to give you is a way to contact me. Today we are at the public library here in Fleming Island. I do a little civil rights investigation. Clay County Library System.
Who are you? Excuse me. Excuse me. Can we help you? Can we help you? Can we help you? Who are you with? No. Who are you with? No, I'm not going to be quiet. This is a meeting. Can I help you? Can we help you? Come on.
That's weird.
This photo is not allowed. Thank you. How about that? Excuse me.
Oh, okay.
They are windows, and the door was open to leave, came up to the windows, they won't leave, we don't know what they're doing, they won't answer questions.
So the best thing to do is just ignore them. They're free to film, and they're also free to be in the public areas. So, yep. So we just need to ignore them.
Could you tell us why you're taking a picture? Why should I be quiet?
It's a library.
Oh, no. Not when you're taking pictures without people's permission.
Unfortunately, she's allowed to because it's a public building. I went to a whole training about this. Unfortunately, she's allowed to because it's a public building. And any things that are held with 501c3s, it's not going to help. And
You can't get good pictures with my hands are up here.
I understand that, but she can also.
So we all know it wants to have to ask questions.
So I just went through a training about this. Any public building is susceptible to be able to be filmed in. You can film in any public building. Any meetings that are held here, especially with nonprofits, are technically open to the public. Now, I know that's not how your organization works, but it's something that's technically open to the public. So she is allowed to film. She's allowed to be in here as well during any meetings whatsoever. They do this to try to get a rise out of people. So that's the reason why I said we need to ignore them. No.
Can she post?
She probably will not, but she can. She can do whatever she wants, unfortunately, because this is a public building. Like I said, I literally just went through a training with this in December, and the best way to handle it is to not give them the video that they want. One is for people to be upset. The video that they want is for people to say you can't be here. So that's the video that they're looking for. So the best thing we can do is to not give them the video that they want. But she is allowed public meeting that we have in this room, because that's what our policy says. So, I apologize. I can't do anything about it either. I'll decide what.
Why is it unfortunate that we have rights? Can I get a copy of that meeting, please? I'd like to do a public records request.
Excuse me?
A public records request?
For,
Clay County Library?
sure, you can do a public record.
Okay, I'd like to put it with you.
Okay, great. Hi. Just let me grab my computer.
Sure.
I just wanted to know if my tables are moving.
My computer tables, yeah. I think they're going to move our computer tables.
Are you the director?
No, ma'am, I'm the branch manager. For
Okay, well, okay. Branch manager, but you're in charge of the building.
I'm sorry?
I said but you're in charge here.
Not technically. So the administration is housed in here as well. So I'm in charge of the branch, but administration is here.
And what was your first name?
I'm Katie Jackson.
Katie, okay.
Did you want me to fill this information out on your behalf, or would you like to fill it out?
Well, I'd rather you fill it out. That way you can understand it. That way you can put it in words that you understand. Because if I write it, then you may not understand what I'm trying to say. So,
Okay, what's your name?
I'm just going to give you an email address.
This
Florida Statute 119 says all I have to give you is a way to contact me. I'll give you my email.
Okay, what's your email?
It's the THEJTOWNPRESS@gmail.com.
The THEJTOWNPRESS@gmail.
Yeah, the JTown Press at gmail.com.
Okay. And what is your
I'm gonna see if I can get a copy of that training that you were talking to about them, or with the people in here in the group about people filming.
First Amendment audit training?
Yeah, I mean whatever you call it. So
Okay, well here's the thing. So I took that training through our
you said it was in December.
yes, but I took that training through our MLC, our multi-library consortium. So that wasn't a county training.
Is it a state training?
No, it's a regional training. So NEFLN is Northeast Florida Library Information Network. They're the ones that put the training on. So it was not held
So you
in-
guys have no emails, no correspondence, no nothing about the training?
I mean, I have like
Oh,
the
wait,
notes.
any information that you have on that training, I would like.
So like I said, so NEFLN is the one that put the training on. I mean, I have my certificate saying that I went to it, but other than that, I'm not sure exactly, like the county wouldn't have official records.
So they have no idea what they taught you guys?
I mean, I know what they taught me.
Right, but the county doesn't supervise what you guys...
The county authorized me going to the training. They know what the training was about. I, can submit any materials and that kind of stuff, but for the most part, once they approve the training, I just go through the training.
So they have no idea what they're teaching you other than what you know. You see what I'm saying? That? See how silly that sounds? Is there anybody else that I can email to talk to about it?
I will submit this
Okay.
because it wasn't even held in our county.
Yeah, I get that. I mean, but I figured you guys would have email correspondence, something in writing to, detailing what you guys are supposed to learn in said class.
As far as a curriculum goes, I mean,
Yeah.
I can give you the name of the trainer because all of his information is online.
Does he have an email address?
Yeah, I can
Okay.
give you
Yeah,
I can give
absolutely.
you that. But I mean, like I said,
I'm just curious to what they're teaching you, that's all. Because you said the word unfortunate when it comes to our civil rights and what we're allowed to do. So, not allowed, but... So I guess I was just confused on the word unfortunate. I guess that's kind of what my hang-up is.
Okay. Well, if you want to have a conversation about what I said, we can do that. But
Yeah,
that's
absolutely.
a little bit different from what we're doing here.
Yeah, well, I mean, that aside
As
from
far
that,
as
yeah.
I'm concerned, when I use the word unfortunate, it was because stuff like this tends to upset people, especially when they're in a meeting. And so I wanted to let them know that even though they're uncomfortable, that's your right. That's exactly what I told them.
Okay. I mean,
So
did you ask them if your cameras actually made them uncomfortable, or?
As far as our security cameras go,
Well, I mean, any cameras that are, I mean,
Right,
I can
those
see
are-
one right here, so.
Yep,
Yeah.
we've got security cameras here.
Oh, yeah, I didn't see
We've got
the
them all over the place.
Yeah.
There's a difference between the security cameras, though, and somebody with a phone right in front of them. So there's a little bit of a difference of, the discomfort.
Oh, I'm kind of confused on what's the difference. I mean, this one's recording the same as this one.
No, actually, well, okay, I guess they are technically recording, but we have to pull those recordings in order to get a hold of them.
So it's
and
a video-
that's-
it's a
that
video
goes through- I'm not even sure. That goes through our county
I mean,
attorney and all that
assumably
stuff.
it's a video file. I mean, safe to say
again,
it's a
I'm not
video
sure.
file. I mean, it's saved on, it's not being recorded on like VHS tape, for example, right?
I'm probably not.
I guess I'm making the comparison. This is actually saved to a video file as well, so it's the same thing. I just
I
confused
understand where
me.
you're coming
Yeah.
from, but at the same time, I was trying to explain to the ladies what you're doing and that it was your right.
Does anybody have any dash cams or anything in there, or in their cars in the park? I mean, that would be the
I
same
have
thing.
no clue. I
Yeah.
don't know what anybody
I
else's
know, I
car
do.
looks like.
So, okay.
So, copy the First Amendment training that was held in St. Augustine via Nephilim.
If I could get maybe a contact information for them, so I could contact them as well.
Who were you
The
asking?
Nephilim or whatever you're saying that gave you the training.
The Multi-Library Consortium?
Yeah, if I can get some
Okay.
kind of contact from them so I can
Okay.
get more information.
Alright. Electronic copies if possible?
Absolutely.
Okay.
We'll save a tree. Or so they say.
Okay. Now, I will have to talk to my director before I do email.
Well, yeah, you guys got 3 days to respond, so.
Okay,
All right.
that is in.
All right. Thank you so much.
Hopefully somebody will be in touch with you.
All right. Thank you so much. It'll definitely be posted online if you want to tell them later after I leave.
I figured.
Yep. Well, you told them it probably wouldn't. I'm just confirming it probably will.
I understand that. Like I said, I was just trying to make sure
Yeah,
that them understand that it was your right, even though it made them uncomfortable.
Oh, okay. Have a nice day. Mm-hmm. Non-fiction. Caution tape. Crippling true crime stories. So this is what she sent me in the email as a public records request. So this is now public record. You guys can get a copy. I have blurred out the name at the bottom. No free advertising. But we can go over some of my favorites that I've seen on here. Right off the bat, the first one that comes to my attention, it says public forum doctrine. So many people get this wrong. So many people, so many agencies are so confused about the public forum doctrine. I found a really good definition. It's a tool for the courts to determine the constitutionality of speech restrictions on government property. A test that the judges in the courts can determine whether or not these agencies can implement these unconstitutional or constitutional restrictions. It's not for some city council or county council or some random unelected bureaucrat or silly manager just to willy-nilly be like, oh, that's a limited public forum. That's a public. This is non-public. No. That's not how it works. I don't understand why this is so difficult to understand. And here's one of my favorites that I want to point out, especially to my trolls. First Amendment auditors are journalists. Yeah, I'll read that one more time. First Amendment auditors are journalists. And I got a good chuckle out of it, so I figured I'd share. Policy is your friend.
Hi, friends. Hi, friends.
And I was pleasantly surprised to see this one on here. The auditor can't agitate you unless you allow them to agitate you. Wow, mind-blowing concept.
You mean we actually have to be responsible for our own actions? Holy mackerel. And never forget you swore an oath to support the Constitution.
She's having a little conversation with her boss. We just had somebody come in and assert their rights. I can't believe they assert their rights in public. That's so unfortunate. It's unfortunate that we have rights. Hey, how's it going? Thank you. Hey, so I had a quick question. If somebody got called, if one of the, like any kind of law enforcement got called to this plaza here, would y'all handle it? Is this y'all's jurisdiction? Like this plaza, or would like a local PD, like Orange Park, handle it?
What's your question?
So say I go right over here and call the police. Who's gonna show up? You guys or Orange Park PD?
Oh, that's a question that I'm not.
Are we outside of the city limits?
No, we're in Clay County.
Right, I know we're in Clay County. I didn't know if we're.
Fleming Island, so I believe.
They don't have their own police department, though, do they?
Orange Park has their own.
But Orange Park covers this.
Clay.
I mean, I know we're in Clay County. Right, I get that. I didn't know if I went over here and, like, if I stepped outside and called the police, who's going to show up?
I'm not sure. I'm Brandon.
Oh, do you know anybody who does?
I could try and figure it out.
Yeah.
Could you sign in for me?
Sure.
And then you can just have the seat with them.
Thanks.
What was your name? I'm sorry.
Betsy.
Betsy? Mm-hmm. Betsy what?
Ross. Yeah.
Hey, guys.
Good, you? I think maybe she might have gotten a little confused. Basically, my question was, if I walked out here to the street right now and called 911, who's going to show up? You guys or the Orange Park PD?
So it's based off the cell tower, so it would ping Clay County, so it would be the sheriff's office.
Okay, can I put a public records request then, please?
Sure, you can go to the website and put in the public records request.
Well, Florida Statute 119 says that I could actually just give it to you.
Okay.
And just provide an email address, make it easier for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure thing. What's your email address?
It's the, T-H-E.
I'm sorry?
The, T-H-E.
The
Yep. J-T-O-W-N.
O-W-N.
Press, P-R-E-S-S, at gmail.com. So the JTown Press at gmail.com.
Okay. And what do we need a public record?
I would like the CADS reports for any calls for the health department, the library, and I'll let you catch up.
From where? The library?
Yep, the library that's right here.
Okay.
The health department that's here. And that's it.
So just the library and the health department?
Mm-hmm.
All right, I will submit that request for you.
All right, thank you so much. What was your name? I'm sorry?
Andrea.
Andrea. Nice to meet you, Andrea. Thank you. You too.